We have 2 eggs. And there's another one. We got 9 eggs here, y'all. Hi everybody, and welcome to the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. This is the last true rye for my buttercups. The snow we had over the weekend and just the weather basically has just about done them in, but they're still a little pretty. We are headed out to the chickens coops, and we're gonna see if we can find some eggs and visit with the chickens for a little bit and enjoy the sunshine while we can, because rain is coming. Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. I've already said that once, but I wanted to say again because I really am enjoying having new subscribers. Yesterday I came out and I collected eggs and did a few things. It was my first day outside, really enjoying the weather. I walked the hospital. I walked 2 corridors of the hospital to go to wound care yesterday, and I got halfway through the 2nd corridor and felt like I was going to pass out, and I had to stop and rest for a couple of minutes. I'm having problems with my portable oxygen. I've got to call into the company. They're supposed to be coming out one day this week to change out the unit. It's still giving me oxygen, but I have to turn it off and turn it on to reset it, which is a pain in the butt. And yesterday was about 30 or 40 times I had to turn it off and turn it back on during my visit with the doctor at wound care. And today I've been in the kitchen. I made homemade Spanish sofrito and ricotta and got it in the freezer, and I've got some fresh in the refrigerator for a video I'm going to do on my version of a Colombian crossed with Puerto Rican empanadas. Some of the spices and stuff that I use in it comes from Puerto Rican sofrito and ricotta. So I will be using those ingredients and my ugly chicken. So y'all look for that video. And my husband is going to be doing some hoop houses soon. He's got one built that is a proxy of what he's wanting to do. He wanted to see how it would look. And I'm going to scan around and let you see this. Can you see that building up there? Let's see if I can bring it in any closer. What we're going to be doing with this is we're going to be separating some of our chickens out so we can raise the Americanas because they're so expensive to buy. And we're going to put turkeys in one and ducks in one and be able to move them around the yard. So this will be something that we're going to be experimenting with and see how it works. And I told him, I said that would make a perfect greenhouse. If you would just cover it with some clear plastic, we would have a greenhouse. So that was my thought on it, and he said he would do it. So we're going to get a greenhouse out of this sometime, hopefully this summer. I'd like to give a shout out to my daughters. They have really wanted me to go to the hospital, and probably sooner than I went, but I was following my doctor. And I thank my daughters tremendously for loving your mama enough to care. And I am doing better. My lungs are getting stronger. I'm able to take deeper breaths. My lungs still hurt a little bit when I do breathe deep, but that's to be expected. My lungs are probably about 80% there. I do have a partial collapsed lung on my left side, so my oxygen levels tend to drop a little bit anyway. And I take this hose off, my tether, and I walk around the house, and then I take my oxygen meter and I check and see what my oxygen has dropped to, because I've got to strengthen my lungs so I can get off this thing. And I do take it off periodically during the day and just sit with it off. It doesn't tend to drop as much when I'm just sitting, but when I get up and move around is when it drops a little bit. So we're hoping we're not on this forever. It already seems like forever. My doctor said it may be months before I'm off of it completely. And that's okay if it has to take that long, but I'm believing God's going to heal my lungs and get me back up to full par before too much longer. I am so thankful for all my friends and family and strangers that have prayed for me over this. This COVID pneumonia was not fun. It came on like the flu. The first 3 or 4 days, I felt fine, other than being achy and having a little bit of a fever. And then it really hit me around the 14th, the 12th to the 14th, that I wasn't breathing as good as I should. And I could really tell it. And this thing's annoying. I'm going to turn it off for a minute so it can reset. Sorry about that, y'all. That's life. We got a plane flying over. I got to watch this thing, see when it turns off. Okay. Now I've turned it back on. It should be fine. We're ready, just about ready to start planting our garden. We got to get somebody out here to till for us, and because we don't have a tiller yet. And we've got to buy the hay bales that we're, not hay bales, but straw bales that we're going to use this year. We're trying to build up another garden plot area with some good composted materials. And this hay composted down really well over the winter. I'm going to show you. It's right there in front of me. And the chickens helped a lot over the winter to break it on down. So we're hoping that we can, put some more hay bales out there and have another hay bale garden. Last year we had a little problem with it. I don't know if it was the seed or what, but the tomatoes, I had to replant my tomatoes several times before we actually went and bought some plants and planted in them. And I was really upset about losing seedlings that I had grown and were healthy, to get them in the ground. This thing right here is going to be a fire ring, and we're going to use it to come outside in the evenings and maybe have a little fire, maybe put a rack over it and cook some stuff over the open fire. We have a lot of wood that we could not use in a fireplace if we had one that is fast burning, so we will use wood off our property probably to do that. We have Bradford pears and some maple trees in our yard, so that's what we would do with that. Another plane coming over. I want to also thank my foster mom, my grandsons, my son-in-laws for praying and taking care of my daughters, for one, and taking care of their families. But I love everyone in my family. I miss them. I want to be with them. I want to be around them. Y'all, please come visit your mama. If not, let's plan something where we can get together and maybe go on a picnic or do something. Because life is short and I don't want to miss a single moment. Well, that's all I have for today, y'all. Come back and see me. I know this is, kind of impromptu. It's a combination video, and I'm trying to get away from doing that. But today is just one of those days where I felt like I needed to say some thank yous and I love yous to all my family. I love all my subscribers, and I want y'all to keep watching. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell, comment below. You know, I'm still on a learning curve here. I'm open to comments to help me get this channel up and running better and with better video quality. And I'm working on getting an overhead camera stand so that when I'm cooking, I can actually go over the top of the pot and show you what's in the pot cooking. I'm just trying to get everything together, and it's a little slow, but I'm going to get there. We're almost at 100 subscribers. Thank you, everybody that joined during the collaboration with Mennonite Farmhouse. That was a fun little video. It wasn't perfect, but it was the best I could do on that day. I just want to say I love y'all. Keep praying for me. Pray that the oxygen levels come up to about 99 to 100. That would be great. That would be better than what I was before. And I'll see you on the next video.